Perhaps you recall the giant anthropod. It's one of the largest and most unique creatures this game has ever seen. Well, I found something that's very similar to it, but it's mutated beyond belief, and it's its own insane creation. This is Lobsterzilla. Just when you think you found everything you possibly could in this game, you find another insane creation. If you took a lobster and mixed it with the giant anthropod, and then mixed it with Godzilla, you would get this insane creation. But first, we are going to watch all of these brave, strong men fight off against this gigantic creation called Robot Thunder. As you can see, Robot Thunder is a little terrifying, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna make quick work of these guys. Okay, there's probably, light show. Anytime that it lags like that, I know there's just one explanation. Lots and lots and lots of lasers. Where are they? Are they in the lights? They might be in the lights. Oh, yep, there we go. I think he should be a little bit more tame now. He probably still has a whole bunch in his mouth, but that's okay. Oh, no. Oh, I was wrong. Oh, I was so wrong. Comment below and let me know if you would like to see more units in this game, and if so, what would you like to see? I know I personally, Ligoro is like, yeah, I do. I personally would like to see more humans, more base units that we can put as just objects to be destroyed. Also, if you're new, subscribe to the channel, like this video, all the good stuff. Watch Goro fight 10 of them, fight off against this thing right here called the satellite pod. He's about the same size as Goro. My question is, can he defeat Goro? Let's find out. He looks like, oh, he's got lasers and MGs. Oh, he's circling them. Look at him. Whoa! This thing's nuts! Hey, okay, it doesn't walk. I thought it was gonna walk, but it's doing even more amazing cool things than I thought than I realized it would do. Oh, but that's not stopping Goro from grabbing him and just shoving him down to the ground. The real question I have is he gonna be able to... Oh, he might lose this battle. This is gonna be a close one. No, there's some Goro that have full HP. I think that this satellite pod thing is probably going to lose. Oh man, when Goro grabs stuff, it's so violent. Some of the creations in this game are violent. Also, should I turn Gore on? I usually keep Gore off just because I never know. Whoa! It won! It's doing a dance. Look at him. I never know what YouTube's gonna do with the Gore aspect, but there are plenty of people who have Gore on and seem to be okay with it. Let me know in the comments what you prefer. I'm sure everyone has seen Shin Godzilla, but did you know that Shin Godzilla started in a first and second form and mutated over time? What are these guys looking at? And what are these guys looking at? Maybe they're looking at each other like, we're doing this? Yeah, we're doing this. Anyway, Shin Godzilla has mutated across different forms, and this right here is his first form. He kind of looks like a little larva type of thing, but he's like a little tadpole basically. And you can look this up. This is a legit thing. And so we're about to watch Shin Godzilla baby version fight these guys. I don't know what's gonna happen. Okay, yeah, some doesn't seem right here. I have tweaked it in an attempt to make him fly a little bit less, but as you can see, now he doesn't even move at all. Oh, there he goes. Go, buddy. Okay, he's got little arms that have... Well, good thing these guys weren't around when Shin Godzilla was just starting off, because clearly he wouldn't have survived. You know, I don't think I've ever done this before, but I have a whole army of range units, and they're about to fight off against something that looks pretty intense. Also, I don't know why I'm thinking this, but I saw this shield today, and I thought of The Price is Right. This thing is called the War Greymon, and what in the heck is going on here? Look, I should put more range units in. What is this thing? It's incredible looking. It turns out that this thing is a Digimon, a dragon Digimon, and this thing looks really similar to the images I saw. We're about to find out what its capabilities are, though. Here we go. Oh, it's flying. It's got lasers. I don't know if... I mean, I really want to know how many ranged units I need to put in order to have this thing actually lose. Clearly, these ancient ones aren't doing anything. I think we need to increase the firepower. Some of these units I'm pretty sure I've never even used before in a video, like maybe Sue over here. I think I've used this girl or guy. This dude I definitely have never used. Barely used these things. I think we can maybe hope for a better result here. This thing has a ton of HP. I have no idea if it's gonna work out. We'll find out though. He'll probably still win. Missiles incoming! Boom, 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 boom. Okay, everything's almost dead already. Pretty sure it's gonna win. Is it even taking any damage? Where's its health? I can't even see. No! What is it? Infinite HP? Let's look. Infinite. No, not infinite, but pretty darn close. Okay, well, never mind. It turns out that didn't work. Yeah, so... nothing maybe can defeat this thing. It's pretty legit. Speaking of units I barely ever use, I definitely barely use these things. We got a whole bunch of lava golems. These guys over here versus this insane thing. Kind of looks like what we just played with, but a different version. It's some kind of crazy looking beast thing. I don't know what it is, but it's definitely intense looking. He's got big old gigantic spike club things that look like that. Whatever this is looks awesome. This little hook thing, I'm liking it. I don't know what's going on all over, but we're gonna find out how it does against these guys. So it's got a laser. Oh, it's got missiles. Where's the missiles coming out of his face? Missiles coming. Oh, rockets. Rockets coming out of his head. Okay, so this might not have been the nearly the army that we needed to get in order to have some results here. This thing's maybe a little bit too intense. Given the fact that these epic creations are usually a little too intense for normal units, let's have this thing fight off against the War Greymon since we just played with it. It's so much smaller. It's so tiny. I thought it was huge. It's actually tiny. So I'm pretty sure War Greymon might win this just because he's so intense, but honestly, you never know. Rockets, lasers, everything going on. Is this made by the same person? It might be made by the same guy. Looks very similar to each other in different regards, obviously, but very similar design process. I wonder if it is actually made by the same person. Usually you can tell because the HP is relatively the same, all the stats and stuff, and you will be surprised to know this battle is incredibly close. Look at oh, who's gonna win? Is it gonna be War Greymon or that thing? I'm surprised right now. I thought War Greymon would win. Oh my goodness, I can't believe this. I thought for sure he was gonna win. This thing barely won though. So I'm sure everyone remembers the gigantic anthropod, and if you don't, and this is the first time you're seeing it, this is probably one of the greatest creations this game has ever seen. It's so unique, so well designed. It's perfect in every regard. It's got multiple little arms hanging off of it, big, huge, gigantic claws that work, an epic looking face. Everything about this is extremely cool. But what would happen if you took the giant anthropod, a lobster, and Godzilla and merged them together? You would get this gigantic abomination, which almost looks like it's designed by the same person. I'll have to actually go back and look, but this thing has some very interesting features. He has big, huge, gigantic claws as well, a little bit more beefier than the other one, and he has Tyrannosaurus Rex jaws, so I'm assuming it might have lasers on it. And then he has this crazy facial feature thing going on here, which I'm not too sure what the heck that is, but look at this abomination. This mutated creation is a little fat version of this thing, and he requires those to even move. I have no idea what's going to happen here, but I'm going to have them fight off against each other. Now, the real question is, will they actually get close enough to fight? I think so. It looks like it. The lobster is moving so sort of. He's moving in a weird random direction. Oh, he's got claws. His face thing. What is happening with this facial thing? Oh my goodness. It died. Not many things can defeat the giant anthropod so easily, and it barely took any damage. Since it's so weird and apparently OP, we need to have it face off against some other insane things. Carrier, one of the most intense kaijus to ever exist. It's half aircraft carrier, half beast, and it's very powerful. But who will win this battle? Will it be able to defeat the gigantic lobster of doom? Probably not, though, because the lobster has 3 lasers, whereas Carrier only has 1 and weapons. Wow. Did we just find the new ultimate kaiju? The ultimate test. Kavunagram is here, and if you don't know him, well, he's very much equipped with lots of lasers all over his body. A terrifying kaiju, the best one so far. But will he be able to defeat the gigantic Lobsterzilla? If not, I will be very surprised. I was gonna say almost nothing can beat Kavunagram. He's too OP. He's the top dog. So we found out that he can be defeated by Kavunagram. But what about Godzilla? While he might be very small in comparison, he packs a punch. We'll find out if he can defeat Godzilla. Then we know for real that this thing's legit and OP. Because Godzilla, I was gonna say, he can't be defeated by very many things. This thing, oh, he almost lost. This is amazing. Guys, the Lobsterzilla is one of my new favorite creatures just because it's so grotesque and weird. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Click one of the 2 videos you're about to see, and I'll see you next time.